One thing about Zulu men, they will find every reason underneath the sun of taking a another wife. Whether it be their brothers passed away, their uncles passed away, their dog passed away, any reason to take a wife, they will grab it with both opportunities. So anyway, guys, we are talking about Umnawe to the last or the latest episode that was aired. And it's about this guy called Usbongiseni Ngeti, and he has a wife. And I must firstly say that someone said this, and I think I agree with them. They were like, shame on him, shame on Usbongiseni, that he's been married to this woman for 11 years, but still till today, he doesn't know how to pronounce her name correctly. So the lady, the wife's name is Ulerato, but you know Zulu men, he called her Lerato. So people are making fun of him of the fact that 11 years, so you've been married to this woman for 11 years and still after 11 years you don't know how to pronounce her name correctly. Is that disgrace? Is that disgrace? So anyway, Usbong Sen has been married to Larata for 11 years. They got married since 2015 and they've got 2 kids together. So the twist in this episode, you guys, is that Ungiti, which is Usbong Sen, he already has Istembu. He's already in Istembu. He's already got a second wife. But he's coming to the show to ask Msele to help him to ask for a third wife. So this guy has a second wife, and how he got the second wife, he actually got sick. There was a time where he got sick, and when he got sick, he basically consulted people. And when he consulted people, he was basically told that his twin is asking, where is my wife? The twin is asking Ungiti. So basically, the reason why he was getting sick was because the twin wanted his own wife, and that's the reason why he actually took a second wife. So the second wife's name is Usamkeli Siwe. And she basically says that, you know, that she was given the same reason, that the reason why she came in with Ulysses Tembu to this relationship is because, you know, her understanding was that the twin. So Ungiti actually is a twin, and the brother who passed away is a twin. So her understanding is that she came into the situation because her twin, the husband's twin, passed away. So she was coming to, you know, build the home. So I must say the 3 of them, they do look like they are at a good place. It looks like it's a healthy sort of relationship. Umamkhulu nomamncane bayazwana. Like they both seem like very how do I say? They both seem very how do I say it? They both seem very calm. Yeah, they both seem very calm. They're not hot-headed, so I guess they gel and they get along very well because their personalities are not far from one another. They both very down to earth and very calm. And they quite frankly, both wives say that they get along quite well and they respect one another. But before they actually get to know about this, like they why they're going to meet their husband, I think one of the interviewers did ask the second wife of, if your husband would ever have to take like a third wife, what would you say? And the second wife basically says no, she wouldn't be able to handle that. And I'm like, what is it about Abu Mamlane, you guys? What is it about them that they just can't stand the thought of their husband taking a third wife? Yet it was okay when they came in, it was okay for the wife. They wanted the wife to understand that they are coming in. But now that they are the second wives, all of a sudden they have a problem with a third wife coming in. And it will always be the mamlanes, the lost wives who came in, who will always be the one with the most, that will make the most noise. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like if you put another woman through that, now you're not able to. You're not able to stand in those very same shoes. No, you must feel it. You must. Nelly Begezel, if a man was willing to take a second wife, your heart must just be open that he might just take a third, a fourth, a fifth, because you never really know. So his reasoning, guys, of why he wants to take a third wife, he says that his uncle, who is his father's brother, passed away. So when his uncle passed away, he only had daughters. He only gave birth to daughters. And all of those daughters are now married. And the uncle's wife, which is Ungiti's aunt, is now left alone. So now, because she's left alone, he then says that she said that she wants someone who's going to help her. So that's where he came and he decided to become a hero and said, no, auntie, I am going to be the one who's going to save your homestead or save your home by bringing in a wife. And that's basically his reasoning of why you want to take wife number 3. So when Umselego asked him, so why are you bringing me here? Because clearly, clearly you know how to talk to a woman because your first wife agreed. And then he said, no, he's been outnumbered because both his first wife and his second wife don't want a third wife. So he's been outnumbered. That's why he needs Umselego to kind of like back him up in a sense. And help him like explain like this whole reason of why he actually wants a third wife. So anyway, guys, when we get introduced to the third wife is Dlamini, and she's only 21 years old. Firstly, guys, if you saw when this whole episode started, like these people basale hostela, guys. Basale hostela, and I'm thinking to myself, so this lady Ona 21, like what is she coming to do in this situation? So anyway, she's 21 years old and she says she's been with Ungiti for 2 years. And she actually says that she grew up in a home where both parents are present, her mother and her father. However, her father did pass away when she was in primary school. So she says Ungiti fills the void of not having a father because he does everything for her. And I'm like, that's the problem, guys. Like, see, you see this thing of poverty, guys. Poverty is not a good thing because poverty puts you in the situation and makes you makes you make decisions that if you had money or if you were financially well off, you were not going to make those decisions. But I am glad that she still is in school. So she says that she left home to come and study. She is staying alone, so I'm thinking who's paying for those studies, who's paying for the apartments that she's staying in. I don't know if Ngiti is paying for it because Ulokuzan Umadlamini, the one who's coming in to want to come in, Estenjin, she did say that he does everything for her. So I don't know, you guys. I really don't know. So anyway, when they go and meet, so Umadlamini, she does also seem calm, collected, but she's young, you guys. She's really young to get herself involved in such like a situation. So anyway, when they go and meet when Msilegu and Giti go and meet with the other 2 wives, they're shocked to see him because obviously now once you see Msilegu, you already know why he's there. So when Giti's explaining why he wants to take a third wife to his wives now, the one wife, which is Umamngana, the second wife, says they normally visit the aunt that he's talking about. They normally visit the aunt that he's talking about, and she has never mentioned anything like that. Chigi Ungit is like, no, the aunt didn't actually tell me that she wants someone to help her. I just saw the need. I just saw it for myself. A person doesn't really need to tell you now he has bonela when the situation is what the situation's like. So I saw the need and that's why I'm taking a third wife. I'm like, but so why did you lie? Because firstly, you told him, Selewe, that your aunt asked you that she needs someone to come and help her. And now all of a sudden, because your second wife is bringing out the issue that your aunt has never mentioned this issue, now you're like, no, she never actually said it with her own mouth. I just saw the need. How can you see the need for yourself for someone else's home and you've never been spoken to them? So you've never spoken to the aunt and then you're going to want this lost wife to go and stay there. That just goes to show that like people are just making excuses, like any excuse to bring in another wife. Like Zulu men will take it grab it with both hands. Firstly, it was that his twin passed away. Fine, we get it. Now it's that your father's brothers, Your father's brother passed away and he only bore daughters. And hey, boo, guy. Anyway, when a person wants what they want, guys, they will reason and say whatever they want. So anyway, when they bring Uma Dlamini, they get to introduce her. Madlamini tries to be respectful, but the wives are just not having it. They're like, nope, we are not saying yes. We are not granting you your request. But the person who had the most problem, you guys, is Umamngani, the second wife. The way she was like, no, like the way she was just like so like annoyed and pissed off at the whole situation. She was the one who was like the loudest and the biggest mouth. I'm like, the very same one that you was probably spoken for in order for you to enter like this marriage. She's actually asking Umamncane actually asked Uma Dlamini ukuthi like, so did this guy not tell you that he has wives? And then Madlamini says, yes, he did actually tell me that he has two wives. And then she says that also you thought to yourself that you should stay and you should date a married man, a man who has two wives. You should date a man who has two wives for 2 years. And I'm like, ma'am, you are in no position to judge that child because you were also someone else's man and they accepted you. So why are you yeah, shame Abu Mamngane, shame. That just goes to show that Abu Mamngane normally don't have good intentions. The majority of them are just there because they enter that situation because you feel special at that time that you are being the one being introduced and you are the newbie in the block. But anyway, the episode ends, guys, with them not accepting Uma Dlamini. They didn't accept Uma Dlamini. Mzilegu had to end up leaving with her because they just were not accepting her. They said they are not agreeing to Isthembu Sakhe because they feel like his reasons, Ungiti's reasons will never end, which I agree with, but they didn't agree to it. But Uma Dlamini did say that even though the wives do not agree because she loves the guy, she still will continue with them. So it's another episode, guys, where the wives win, but I don't really know if it's a win. In the future, I do see him taking another wife, in all honesty, because the type of man that Ngiti is, like, he's those forceful Zulus, like, he's like those type of Zulus of it's my way or the highway. So he was trying to be lenient towards his wives, but it looks like he's gonna do whatever he wants to do. Oh, and this girl, Uma Dlamini, says that in these 2 years that Yena Nongiti, when they were dating, she's never been intimate with him. And the reason why she's never been intimate with him is because she's waiting to see how serious he is in terms of his promises. That's an interesting take. I don't know if I believe it or not. I do want to believe it, but I'm just like, this guy, if he goes around dating around, is he willing to take a woman he's never slept with as a third wife? I truly don't know. I truly don't know. But anyway, guys, that is the recap of Umna Wetu. Please do make sure that you like the video. Please do subscribe. It is absolutely for free of charge. And I'll see you on the next one.